Hello and welcome back to Budget Beauty. This is Budget Beauty's The Breakdown. This is where I take a look that I've done and I break it down for you and tell you the products that I've used and how I like how the look turned out or not. I am Lindsay Beatty. I am the creative force and the face behind Budget Beauty. And today's look is a very pink look. I felt like doing pink, and also I had new pink makeup. I had new pink makeup, so I was like, oh, I'll use some of that and try it out and see how it works, and then give you guys the rundown. Also, because I have not done a buying and trying for this massive batch of makeup that I've bought in the last month or so, and this was part of some of that, and so part of that haul. And so I said, well, I'll just use it during the week and do a breakdown to talk about it. So here we are. So today's look is pink, and I liked how it turned out. I really do like how it turned out. It's very very Barbie. Like a slight Barbie doll. Also because my face is very shiny and slightly plasticky right now. More so than I would like. Because y'all know I love a matte look. So I look very plasticky right now. Because I am a little shiny. Which is to be expected given how hot it is outside. Here in Columbia, it's hot. So yeah, I'm gonna sweat. Even with supposedly sweat proof, like setting spray, like you're gonna sweat at some point. And my face, I tend to get shiny right here in this T-zone. And I did not have time this morning to put on my Danessa Myricks. So yeah, I just went on and I was like, well, we'll see how it performs over the course of the day. It's actually not bad. I'm okay with this level of shine. I actually am. I'm not like really like super shiny. I was the other day though. Sometime the other day I got so shiny because I was out in the heat, and I don't know what I used, but dang it if I wasn't super like blindingly shiny. And I was like I had to pat myself down and do all kinds of. It was ridiculous. I'm not even gonna lie. So, all right, let's get started on this look. So, also too, we'll detail accessories here since they're already on. I wore my my controller earrings. These are like makeshift pink. I guess they're PlayStation. I mean, you could say PlayStation. Yeah, PlayStation / Super Nintendo, because the PlayStation was like supposed to be the Super NES PlayStation, like the Nintendo PlayStation. So a little bit of trivia for you non-video game nerds. I was alive when that decision happened, so and was playing video games. So it was going to be the Super NES CD, and Sony was going to produce it Sony and Philips were going to produce it for Nintendo. And there was a fateful decision made that they wanted to use cartridges, and so they did not. And Sony just said, well, we'll take our prototype and turn it into the PlayStation. So that's how we have Sony PlayStation. So, but these are like little miniature controllers. And they are super cute. I got them at the Southeast Punk Flea Market some years ago. The lady who does this she's on Instagram, but she's not like active. So but I did get them from a lady who crafts some really, really cute earrings. Very pleased with like, I bought like 10 pairs of earrings from her. So she's at Bing Bang Shop. We shop with 2 P's and an E. So, and there's an underscore in there somewhere. So yeah, go look her up. I wish she were still active. That would be wonderful. But, cause I would buy all of her earrings. I bought several pairs from her, and this was one of the pairs. Then I've had this flower, I've had this hair flower for probably like 10, no, more than 10 years. What year is this? 2026. I have to think about what year it is. 2026. I bought it in 2012, so 14 years. Math. I've been dealing with numbers all day. Math. But yes, this is a hair flower that you can clip in, and is clipped in the front. But it is pink. It is the original pink flower that I bought for myself. When I started wearing hair flowers, I decided I was going to start wearing hair flowers, and this was my first one. So I've kept it this entire time. And then of course I wore my pearls, because pearls, dress up for work. I mean, I'm already being super unprofessional with video game earrings, so I guess, I could class it up just a little bit. And then I wore my my coffin ring and my my wedding bands. So yeah, and my bracelet. I don't remember where I bought this from. Probably from a hair shop. Probably from the same hair shop where I bought this flower. But I got this like ages ago to wear for like a formal event. And it went perfectly because it's gold. So, but yeah, those were my accessories. So, all right, let's talk about this makeup. So to start, y'all know I start with my eyes. I start with my primers for my eyes and my face. And then I jump to I jump back to my eyes and start the makeup there. But for the eye primer, this is the ColourPop Party Proof Eye Primer. This is in the shade Translucent. I use this. I hadn't been using it up until I did the ColourPop video and the ColourPop Full Face Darling video. And so I was like, well, I'll use this. I haven't been using it a whole lot. I'll use this. So I've used it a lot in the last couple of days, and it is a good primer. I do like it. I'm pretty sure they discontinued it though, because I could not buy it on the ColourPop website, and I couldn't buy it. I did not buy it originally from Ulta. I actually bought it off of Amazon. So they made 3 shades of this, and I have all 3 shades, but I bought this off of Amazon, and you cannot find it on ColourPop. So you can't even buy it on Amazon now because it's unavailable. So I went back and looked at my orders. That's how I know all of this. But it's a decent primer. I do like it. It's decent. It's pretty good. So then for the face primer, ColourPop. So we did a lot of ColourPop today because it was what I had already pulled out and on hand, and I was like, I want to use ColourPop eyeshadow, so that means I probably need to use primers, and so then from there I just did mostly ColourPop. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Set It Up primer. It does not have a shade, but it is like a nice white lotiony primer. Y'all have heard me rave about this primer. It is fantastic. It is quick drying. It makes my skin feel very good. It's very lotiony, very creamy. But it's good. I really like this primer. I'm almost through with this tube now, so it's gonna be time for me to go grab another one. I may have some in the extras kit. I'm looking at my extras kit, and I don't think I have any extra right now. I think that this one was my extra, and then I've used the other tube and put it into the kit. So, then for the eyes, let's talk about the eyes, because I'm going in order of how I did my face here. So I started out, I used 2 eyeliner pencils. The first one that I used is the Sephora collection. This is the Sephora collection 12-hour colorful contour eye pencil in the shade Berry Sweet 58. Berry Sweet. That's this. Now, this looks like it would be like a pearl pink. Well, a darker pearl pink, but a pink, right? Like pink, like these lips that I got going. No, this was like almost a deep mauve, and I was like, this is not the pink that this don't look like this pink. As I was putting it on, I was like, that's real deep. So I was like, this is not the pink that I was expecting. All right. So, I mean, the pencil does show up for me. It's just, and it did. It showed up for me when I put it on. It's just that it was not the pink I was expecting. So, yeah, I was kind of like, what's happening here? So very quickly, I grabbed my pink pencil. This is the ColourPop BFF Cream Gel Liner in the shade Calabasas, I'm pretty sure. I've probably wiped this one off because I've used it so much. Pretty sure this is Calabasas, though. But yeah, this was this saved my cut crease because this actually shows up. So the way that was going, that one by itself, that this Sephora one was not showing up by itself. So I don't know what to do about that. So yeah. So as you can see, I did it on my eyes. I did not cut with black. I cut with pink. So I had a nice little stopping point. My crease cut was where I stopped. So then we filled in. This is the new ColourPop Pink Dreams eyeshadow palette. It has 9 pans in it. And I used, let's see, what did I use this morning? I used 2 shades out of this. I've been anticipating it, waiting to get this when they announced it, and then I just bought it in the last beauty haul that I did. This I used the shade Sweet Nothing, which is this one. This is a matte. Try to get in close. This is a matte. And then I used to top, I used Pinking of You. And that gave it the shimmer on my eye. So far it's held up pretty good. It was decent. I liked it. So this has 9 shades in it. I was like, I'm probably not going to use Perfect Night. Probably not In the Cloud. Maybe In the Clouds. Maybe Perfect Night. It depends. I'm going to have to see how these like work out. So I'll swatch it real quick. Oh, that's super pigmented. So this is the Perfect Night shade here, where my middle finger is, and I just swatched it with my finger, and it's pretty. It's a nice deep brown. That might be really good on my eyelids for brown. On second assessment, because I looked at that this morning. I was like, I don't know where I would ever use that. This is this brown. I know y'all can't really see that all that well, but it's actually super pigmented in person. In the Clouds is that shade. That's like a brown, deep, very deep mauve, pink, matte shade. So I swatched that with this finger, with my middle finger, and that might be a nice brown too. Now, like I say, on second assessment here, I may have some uses here. This is really pretty. Ooh, look at that. That's a nice, gorgeous shimmer shade. That is Strawberry Fluff. Let's see what Dream Dust does. Oh, that's pretty too. That's really pretty. So both of these, trying to manipulate my own fingers here, these two are very shimmery. Wow. Wow. That's super pigmented. Look at that. Okay. Okay. Let's see about It's Pinktastic. It's Pinktastic as this one. Ooh. I bet I could use this. I bet. Let me see. Let me see what happened. Oh, look at that. That pink is gorgeous. Oh, that pink gonna be fire. Okay. That pink is gonna be fire. Y'all, this pink is gonna be fire. It's Pinktastic. This is gonna be fire. I put this on top of Pinking of You and spreading her out a little bit with my finger. Just doing it with my finger. That's gonna be really, ooh, that's a shimmer too. That's like got glitter in it. It's like a glittery shade, but it's gonna be really, really nice. Because I was looking at these shades when I opened this up, and when I opened it up originally, and then when I opened it this morning, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna use all these shades. I don't know. Well, I think we're gonna use all these shades. I think. Ooh, that's a really pretty. That shimmery, Dream Dust and the Strawberry Fluff. Those are gonna be gorgeous too. That's pretty. I mean, I just very quickly used 2 shades this morning because I was in a hurry because I was trying to hurry and get ready for work. But I'm super excited about this. Y'all, girl, you know your girl love her a good, beautiful pink shade. And I'm always in the market for pink. That's why I bought this originally. 1, I love ColourPop. Y'all know how I feel about ColourPop. And 2, I love it. Like, I love pink colors, obviously. I love pink makeup because Barbie. I did not, as a young child, I did not like Barbie. Well, I did. I liked Barbie, but I didn't like Barbie pink. I liked Barbie, and I tended to dress my Barbies in everything but pink. So, but as I got older, I'm more appreciative of the Barbie pink. I just used Pink Hour, and that is absolutely stunning on my eyes. Holy crap. Baby, that pink is pinking. I mean, and it's highly pigmented. This is why you don't play with ColourPop. You don't play. When ColourPop does one of their palettes like this, you don't play. You go get it, and you start using it. And you swatch and you figure out something to use for every one of these pans in this palette. Like, you don't play with this. ColourPop said they didn't come to play with you, so you don't play with them. Listen, look at it. 9 shades that I can immediately find a use for all of them. The Sweet Nothing is a great base. It's a great pink base. Matte base. Soft Girl I did not try. That's the only one I haven't tried in here. Hold on, let me swatch that. Let me find a clean finger here. I have dirtied up my fingers because I've been swatching every single one of these. But when I saw that collection, when it was announced, I was like, ColourPop, shut up and take my money. Stop it. Just stop it. You already know I'm finna come in here and buy everything that you just released in this. Then they announced the collection, like the Pink Dreams collection. So I got a bunch of things in that. And this was one of them. I also got the Jelly Much. I didn't even try the Jelly Much. And I'm almost certain I got the pink Jelly Much. I got 2 of the pink Jelly Muches sticks. I'm pretty sure. I'm looking down in the box where they are. I'm pretty sure that pink is going to be fire on my eyes. But let's try this Soft Girl, because the Soft Girl is like a mauve. And I have wiped off my fingers, so they are semi-clean. Let's see what happens when I swipe this. This is a matte. So it looks like it's white, but it's not. It's really a mauve. It's just my lighting in here. Like, if I put my finger back like that, you can see the shade a little bit better. Let's see. I don't want to put it on my eyes because I already done. But yeah, that's a really nice mauve pink. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I'm looking forward to using the hell out of this palette. I will. I promise you I will. My other ones, I have the That's Top. Let's see. I have I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 10 eyeshadow palettes from ColourPop. I'm looking over in my kit. That's how I'm counting this up. Yeah, I have 10. I'm pretty sure that I counted 10 of their eyeshadow palettes. That's how much I buy their eyeshadow. And that we ain't even counting the 16 eyeshadow sticks, the ColourPop shadow sticks. We ain't even count those. Like, I have options if I really want to do ColourPop eyeshadow. So, moving on. Yeah, I'm very impressed with that palette. Very, very, very impressed. And I also do have pink. I have 2 other pink eyeshadow, the shadow sticks from ColourPop. I have 2 separate ones. One is their actual pink Juicy Gossip, and then their one from the Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas collab they did at Christmas last year. Yeah. Very excited. So, all right. So now for my mascara today. Once I finished my eyeshadow, I did put on mascara, and the girls, and by girls I mean my lashes, my girls were popping. So I used 2 different, I used primer. I used lash primer. I used the Essence Lash Princess Mascara Primer. This is the extra length and volume. This is an old favorite, old standby. Good. It's very good. I'm down to the last part of this tube, and I have bought another one, so I have an extra in the kit. So I use that to prime the lashes. And then I use 2 different types of mascara from 2 different brands. Both are my mid-tier brands. I decided to go with mid-tier today. Looking to see if I have any other ones over here. But I started out with the Rare Beauty mascara. This is very good. I love this. This is a volumizing mascara. And you can tell by looking at the brush. So that's a real thick brush. That is to give you your volume. This is in the shade black. Okay. Because I have black lashes. So then, once I got my volume good to go, I use the Legacy Lash mascara from Live Tinted. Love Live Tinted. Y'all know that. But this is the shade black. And this will give you your lengthening. And you can tell by the brush. Both of these, if I had to repurchase again, once I get down to the end of the tube, I would. They are worth the splurge you would do to get these. This was $22. Excellent mascara. When I tell y'all it gives me length, it gives me length. It is very, very good. If you are going to splurge and you are going to do mid-tier, okay, and you are not doing budget, I would spend the money for this. This is worth the splurge. You're going to get performance out of this. It is going to be good. So I have never regretted my purchase for this. Most if not all of my Live Tinted stuff that I've actually bought, I have very much enjoyed it. I love it and fell in love with the brand. So yeah, this is fantastic. Rare Beauty, Miss Selena Gomez, come to the front. This is a fantastic mascara. It is. It does exactly what I want it to do for volume. It does sometimes give me a little bit of lift, but mostly it's a volumizing mascara. Fantastic. It works very well with my lashes. It works really well with every lash primer I use. I mean, this I can't rave about this enough. Again, if you're going to splurge, this is an excellent splurge option. I wouldn't go run and get a high end. I would get this. I would definitely get this. Now, another one that's really good that y'all know I love, that I think is worth the splurge, and I will be very, very honest with you and tell you that one, it's a splurge, and two, it's worth it, is Miss Gaga's Haus Labs. This is very, very good. This is her volumizing and lengthening structural. I don't get the length from this. I get the volume from this one. But you can kind of sort of tell that it's more of a volume, because look at the brush. This is very reminiscent of the Rare Beauty. This is about the same price as the Rare Beauty. So all three of these are about the same price. They may be a difference of like $2 or something. But this too, I would splurge and get this if I were in the market for a volumizing mascara. You have to know what type of mascara you're looking for. You need to know that. And this is a volumizing. So, yes. The L'Oreal, now if you're looking for a good budget option for lengthening, L'Oreal Extensionist is good. A lady friend at work uses it. Because I asked her and then I forget, and then I ask her again. And so I asked her the other day, I was like, what you got on your lashes today? And she's like, I use the L'Oreal Extensionist. And I was like, okay. I got some of that too. But I was curious because her lashes were. So that's why I was like, let me find out what you're using. So I do ask the ladies in the office who wear makeup, I'm like, what you using? Let me find out. So, but yes, it's very good makeup, and that is a very good budget option. Now y'all know how much I love. I don't have it out here because I put it up, but the Lash Princess line works really well for me, and that the turquoise one, which is the false lash effect, fantastic. I get the same result if I use that. I just chose not to this morning, but that's excellent budget option. No more than probably about $5-6. It will give you fantastic lashes that look like this. So, my lashes are very much popping today. They are still standing up and are still. I did do a pretty generous coat too, so there's that. So then, now we're gonna finish off the eye since we're here. I used for my under eyeliner. This is the ColourPop BFF liquid liner in the shade Numero Uno. It's very good. I absolutely love this. Good liquid liner. And it stays put. And that's with a lot of sweating and not using to set anything to set that underneath my eye. It's pretty good. Very, very, very highly recommended. Okay, for the face, let's jump to the face. So I used, after I let my primer sit and go on, I used ColourPop stuff today. To do my foundation, I used the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Tinted Foundation Balm. This is in the shade Dark 20. This is the correct shade for me. It is a perfect match. I finally got this right. I have another stick that I got it in. It was in the wrong shade. And I was like, dang it. But this goes on smooth. It actually blends out very easily. I'm very pleased with how it blended out. very quick because I needed something very quick this morning. So, and then for the foundation, like I say, this was for my foundation, but for my concealer, I used the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. These two work very well together because same brand. Blended seamlessly, great blend, very good, very good brightening under eye. This is in the shade Dark 170N. So this is a great under eye brightener for me in this shade. At first it looks like it's like the complete wrong shade. It's not. It's not. Now for setting, bear with me a second because I gotta reach down here to grab it. For my cream blush, I used a liquid blush, and I used Juvia's Place because I did not grab the ColourPop this morning. I wanted to use this Juvia's Place because I already had it out, but this is the Juvia's Place blushed liquid blush in the shade Blush Lily. So it's a pink. And I was very judicious about how much I used. I used 2 dots, one big, one small on each side, and did. That was excellent. That gave me the right amount. I controlled the amount of blush that I used. There's no such thing as too pigmented. Like, you control the amount that it's pigmented on your face. So, Juvia's Place is known for its high pigmentation. Same thing with ColourPop. But Juvia's Place, you definitely have to control it yourself. So, I learned 2 dots at most. One big, one small. And do. And you don't need no more than that. But especially if you're going for like a very subtle look. So then, to set my face, because I was finished with my cream products and my liquid products, I set my face with the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Silky Finishing Powder. This is in the shade Warm Honey. I set it very well, and it did exactly what I wanted it to do. We are going to mattify my face down just a tad because, like I say, you see I'm a little shiny. I do have some powder on here still. And I have on enough blush that it will not mess up my blush. I also did use setting spray, which we'll get to in a second. So, I do still have some product on here. And as you can see, face instantly matted down once I tap this in. Very pretty. I like how it matches my skin. That Warm Honey was the perfect choice for me. Because at first I was unsure if I picked the right shade. I did. I did. So, as you can see, much calmed down and a little bit more matted. So, excellent. I love that. That too is a splurge. It is $24, $25. It is worth every penny. I am almost finished with this jar. And I bought another one. I have another one sitting in the kit, in the extras, because I got it on sale when Juvia's Place was having it. They were having a sale at Ulta. And so I bought it on sale. Juvia's Place frequently has a sale at Ulta, so it's where I tend to go get my stuff. So yes, I bought this and very pleased. So then I did my powder blush, and I used, for the powder blush, I used the Fenty Cheeks Suede Powder Blush in the shade O2 Petal Poppin'. And it is a pink. I know that you can't really see that very well, but it's pink. And that gave me the powder back that I was looking for. That is what this shade looks like. It's a very pretty shade. I don't even think this is made anymore. I think she discontinued the Suede Cheeks line. I think Miss Rihanna discontinued it. And so, because they have different types of blush now. They have different powder blush in Ulta when I go over into the prestige section. So I think they got rid of it. I think. But it's an excellent blush. Highly pigmented. I have to be very, very careful about how much I'm using. And y'all can still see that blush even after I have matted myself down twice. Okay. That's how pigmented that blush is. Plus the Juvia's Place. So yeah, you got to be real careful about how much you're using. If you want a subtle, you got to control it yourself. So I did. So then, let's talk about lips. So I did, for my lip liner, I used the Essence 8-Hour Comfort Lip Liner. This is in the shade 05 Pink Blush. Look at that. I grabbed it because it was the Essence one, and I knew this pink was a good muted soft pink for what I was trying to do here. So excellent liner. It's still there. That liner is actually still there, and I've drank 2 things. Like, it did not come off, it didn't move, it didn't budge. Very good, because I sealed it down. So very, very good lip liner. And then I used 2 different types of lipsticks here from 2 different brands. I started out with the Sephora Matte and Easy. This is the excellent pink when you want a nice soft matte pink, which is what I was going for here. Okay. This is in the shade 05 Nevermind. And I think they discontinued this at Sephora. But this is really good. I really like this. Once I understood what it was doing. Because when I first bought it and I started using it, and it was like soft, matte, and easy, I was like, but this is super sheer on my lips. What are we doing? No, that's what it's supposed to do. So you build it up, and you build with it, and you use it in conjunction with some other things. And that is when I use this, I'm also using something else with it. So, but very good lipstick. Very. It's a nice matte, soft pink. So then, as the final thing, I used, this is the Maybelline Superstay Teddy Tint. And this is in the shade 45 Pinky Promise. I have quite a few in this line. Mostly pinks. Mostly pinks. I didn't want reds or anything. I wanted the pinks in this line. And like a nude. I think I bought maybe 1 or 2 of the nude colors in this. I really, really, really like the Superstay Teddy Tint. It's a very soft pink. As you can see, it works very well with, that's why I said you're going to use this in conjunction with something else. So when I do these 2 together, I learn very quickly. When I do these 2 together, I get this. So, and I have, like I say, I have a variety of pink shades. So I can put this with, depending on what color pink shade I want, I can put this with one of these and get a good result. And Pinky Promise worked very well for what I was trying to do with this. I did not want a loud pink. I didn't want a vibrant, bold pink. I wanted a soft pink on my lips. And that's what I got. So, like I say, this has held up very well considering I've eaten and I've drank several things today. So, I'm looking to see, do I want to do a touch-up? But see, it's a very sheer on my top lip because I can still kind of see the brown up underneath my lip. That's on my lip. I say I have very naturally big, full lips, and they're a bit odd in that there's some brown and then there's some pink. And so I can see the brown there, but I wanted that from that. That is what I was going for, and I that's what I got. And that was perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So, to finish off the look and tie it all together, I set it, and this is, I used this and Mr. Sweetful to lock it in. This is the Matte Fresh Setting Spray from SheGlam. This is the yellow one, and this is the actual matte one. I actually really like this. It's very, very good. It's a very light mist, and then I like to lock it down with my my little handheld fan, Mr. Sweetful, that I got off Amazon. This is Mr. Sweetful, and he's so named because that's what it says. So, this is a very good. It's a mini handheld fan, chargeable battery. It's very good. I like it. Very good. So, that was the completed look. Very pleased with how it turned out. I thought it turned out very well. I like the wig that I wore with it. It's very, very cute. I didn't want to wear, since I'm wearing a wig and it's super hot outside, I did not want to wear a bandana. So that's why I opted for my flower. So, I think today's look turned out very well. I was very pleased with it. So, I want to thank you for watching. Come back in and watch more of our videos later. We are up to 7 series now. And we are moving full steam ahead with several other things in the pipeline. We're working on it. I think we will be trying to do at least one breakdown a month going forward. So, look out for, maybe I might do another one this month. It depends on, like, if I have time when I get off from work. Do I feel like doing it? Like, I have to think about that. So, yeah, I'm going to try to do a schedule with that and try to do at least once a month. Maybe once a week. Maybe if we get to the point where I can do, like, once a week. So, thank you for watching. Come back in and watch more of my videos later. Like, share, and subscribe. Turn on bells and notifications so you do not miss when I upload a video. Thanks for watching. Peace.